First things first, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Yeah? I purposely didn't wear green because I wanted Joel to pinch me. Now, let's be honest, our viewers don't come here to hear us talk about saints nor Patricks. They come here for hard-hitting headlines. Let's jump into the news. According to a new national intelligence report, Vladimir Putin personally approved operations to damage Joe Biden's presidential campaign in an effort to help Donald Trump. Yeah? Can you believe that? To think I was this close to letting Putin house sit for me. Does Putin have any sort of life outside of just messing with American elections? He's really into it. Is there not one person in Russia could just teach him how to play the saxophone? Just divert him a little, you know? Impossible to dislike anyone who plays the saxophone. I really believe that. I do. Like, have you ever met a saxophone player you didn't like? Kenny G could walk up, punch you in the face, and just as you're about to get him back, he just... And you're like, you're all right. You play, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
well, then that changes the story.
Yeah, I know.
This morning, President Biden responded to the report in an interview saying Vladimir Putin will pay for his interference. Have a look.
What price must he pay?
He will pay a price. We had a long talk, he and I. I know him relatively well.
So what price must he pay?
The price he's going to pay, well, you'll see shortly.
I think it's a timeout. Or the naughty step. He's going to make him sit on the naughty step. He'll pay a price. Traditionally, that means that Biden fires up the Corvette, tears up your front lawn doing donuts, so watch out. I think it's pretty clear when you watch that Biden does not have an answer yet, and he's just stalling. He's like, oh, there's a price, all right, and he's going to pay it. Yeah, and that price is what he's going to pay. You watch. You mark my words. All right, I said it here. He'll pay a price, and that is absolutely something I will do. In that same interview, Biden also said that Putin is a killer, and he once told Putin that he has no soul.
I wasn't being a wise guy. I was alone with him in his office. I said, look in your eyes, and I don't think you have a soul. And looked back at me and said, we understand each other.
So basically, every meeting with Putin is like a scene from a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Biden looked him in the eyes and said, I don't think you have a soul. And then one of his aides said, sir, that's a painting. Mr. Putin's just done this one. I already knew Putin didn't have a soul. Nobody who lives their life like an Instagram influencer does. Look at that. In local political news, earlier today, opponents of California Governor Gavin Newsom submitted the final batch of signatures needed to force Newsom's recall. This would be only the second time a campaign to recall a California governor has made the ballot. People in Los Angeles were like, a recall? Oh, my God, as did my kale. When she heard this, Newsom's ex-wife, Kimberly Guilfoyle, declared,
the best is yet to come.
Now, does that joke work? No. Is it a jumping-off point to talk about how those two were actually once married? You bet it is. That's a real photo. We haven't photo. Pull that up again. That's a photo from. They did a photo. Was it Harper's Bazaar? Harper's Bazaar. Can you imagine those two married?
The amount of, like, hair product in the air at any given time would be suffocating.
Just yeah, you're absolutely right. Partagas screaming, shouting. One person shouting while the other one's just looking in the mirror thinking, damn, I'm hot. Do you know what my mum would say about Gavin Newsom? My mum, if she saw Gavin Newsom, what she'd say? She'd say, if he was chocolate, he'd eat himself. And I think that is absolutely right. Like, that is straight out of Margaret Corden's top 5 locker of things to say about people. And on that one, she'd be absolutely right, wouldn't she? If he was chocolate, he'd eat himself. But then I sort of think about it, and I think, well, if I was chocolate, I can't see me lasting long. Like, if I was involved in a terrible... Let's say I was involved in a terrible bass fishing accident, and I tragically lost an arm. And when I come round, you know, you're all there and you go, James, you've lost an arm, but they've replaced it with a chocolate arm. I don't think that arm's lasting long. Like, I think if it's a chocolate arm and I can use it, it's completely fine. I can pick up stuff, I can write emails, but then I'm bored and I'm like... Do I need a thumb? Do I need a thumb? And then bang, and that's it. Then the brakes are off. The next thing, gone.
If I had a chocolate arm, I would eat it so fast they'd have to make me a chocolate foot for the diabetes I got from it.
In other news, hey, Winnie, how you doing? You scurried in there?
Yeah.
What happened? You been buying some Bitcoin?
And no, I was trying to finish my brownie. So, yeah.
You were trying to finish a brownie.
Yeah.
And you thought, this brownie is more important than the first 10 minutes of the show.
By a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and Winnie have started a new business today. Yeah? I'll do it if you won't. Winnie, do you... OK, there we go. Sorry, guys, it's can time. Can we just open the cans before a show and put straws in them? Jeez! You don't have to hold it to the microphone. Me and Winnie have started a brand new business, and it is going to shake up the world. It's our exit, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's our way out. Winnie, do you want to share with everyone what we're doing?
It's chia seeds that don't get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Like, you can just, you know, swipe it with your tongue and it's gone.
We're gonna create, ferment chia seeds that will not get stuck in your teeth. And we've got our best minds working on this, guys. Are you in for this, Rob? 50K. We need 50K from everyone who wants in, and believe me, you will get your money back. And then some.
I don't believe in you two and the science behind it. I like you for a lot of other reasons, but you two in the lab trying to discover a better way to make a chia seed
We're not going to
sounds
be
very
in
suspect.
the lab. We're not in the lab. Steve Jobs wasn't in there physically making your phone. He walked into a room and said, you guys, figure it out, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
So you're the big idea people.
Yeah, we're the ideas factory. We're the brains. We're the light bulb. We're the switch. You make the bulb. Yeah?
Okay, I'm in for $500.
$500? Hey, it's a start.
$250.
That's certainly more than I thought we'd get, but... Winnie, you've got access to Rob's card, right? Because you get his lunch. So next time there's a Dave's Hot Chicken run, just swipe that baby up for an extra 500. And then I think we call it a day. Cut our losses and win. We cut our losses. We say, do you know what, Rob? We didn't have the science behind it. I'm sorry, but we really appreciate your backing. In other news, conservative lawmakers in Utah have proposed a bill that would automatically block pornography on every phone and tablet sold in the state. So, congratulations on breaking every single sales record. Closest Verizon store in Colorado. I don't see how this can work. This is just going to result in more creative Google searches, isn't it? But I'm surprised this is coming from Utah, because the senator in Utah is Mitt Romney, which is without question the best porn name in Congress. Mitt Romney, here to fix your dryer. What other politicians have got good porn names? Do you ever do that thing here where you figure out what your porn name is?
Yeah.
Your first pet and your mother's maiden name? Is that how you do it?
Yep.
That would make me Denza Collins, which absolutely is a sensational porn name.
That's awesome.
Susan, what's your porn name?
Well, here in America, it's your pet's name and the street you lived on.
Right.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it's Penny Kingston.
Penny Kingston is dead now, Penny Kingston. Tragic. Bass fishing accident. Penny Kingston. Cece, what's your porn name?
Super Dog Ash Cake.
Sorry, I didn't ask for your actual porn name before you worked it. Super dog ash cake. Woo! Tim, what's yours? What's yours?
Bonkers Eddie.
Bonkers Eddie. You'd be like the sort of funny guy.
Yeah, whole lot of fun.
Yeah, there's like two plumbers, and then you turn up like, boing. And Bonkers Eddie. Whoa! Well, I guess I'm joining in.
Bonkers Eddie's the guy who eats the pizza anyway.
Yeah. And finally, did everybody see this? In an effort to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, new state guidelines are asking people to avoid screaming on California theme park rides. Although it's going to be tough not to scream when you find out how much they're charging you for a bottle of water. And for those of you at home, that's why that last laugh was so muted. It was hilarious, it's just we don't want to laugh too much out of an abundance of caution. Theme parks don't want you screaming anymore, which explains why these new signs have popped up next to all the rides.